Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel, and you have arrived just as I'm about to break into Scotch whiskey number 10 of this whiskey advent calendar that I'm tasting blind. So I'm here, I'm celebrating Christmas. I've decorated. I'm almost halfway through this thing in the next couple days, but today my task is to find slot number 10. 1-0, and it's upside down, but here it is, I think. Let me get into it. Oh, lost the little disc. I'll get it later. But I'm not looking at the label. I'm pouring out half of this 50 milliliter bottle. Very light. That's really promising to a geeky Scotch drinker. And now the label is hidden. New Glencairn. And the whiskey goes in. And just to be a little more fair to the whiskey, we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. So let me remind you to give this video a like. Thumbs up down below, leave a question, leave a comment, share it with somebody, and subscribe to the channel, and click that bell to get notified when the new videos come out. Every day in December up through Christmas. So we're going to let this sit, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. That hit me like a like a Kalila. We've already had a Kalila in this set. They wouldn't do it twice, would they? This is a friendly, nice peat. Might be. Would it be? Would they do Lagavulin? I don't know. It's a nice peat. It's not medicinal. It's not real phenolic. It's not real band-aids. And the other notes are pushed further down. The malt isn't jumping right out. You're not detecting any kind of sherry or any kind of finishing cask or wine cask maturation. And I've about run out of things to say here on the nose. Very nice. Wow, nice. It is pretty ashy. It's not medicinal, so I would stay away from Laphraoig. I think it's Islay. Although something like Balvenie Peat Week or Ben Romick kind of can be pretty strong and intense. Wasn't real malty on the palate. Not a lot of spice on the finish. Finish isn't all that long. Okay, there's a nice malt. There is a little saltiness, but not the other marine notes. But otherwise, it seems like a nice, solid Islay type peat without medicinal notes. So, makes me think Kalila or Lagavulin, which are Diageos, and they get distilled and put in the cask and then shipped off to the mainland to get their aging done. So that's consistent with what I'm smelling here. It's not all that marine. It's a nice solid peat that makes me think of Islay. I'm not getting a lot of cask notes. No sherry, no strong influence from wood, no spicy finish from European oak. It's not real oaky. So I'm thinking refill bourbon cask. There's a lightness to it, but I couldn't say if I'm getting any vanilla or the wood spice, wood sugar, wood sweetness. Refill, I think. An Isla peat or somebody that does peat regularly. Ben Romick or... Balvenie would be a good guess, but I don't think they would give up a cask of their peat week stuff. This is nice. I don't think the ABV is all that high either. 50 or lower. Maybe 46. So I'm really stuck on Isla or Islands. Those places that do peat all the time. I don't think it's one of those oddball things from a non-peating distillery. No reason for it to be old. 8, 10, 12 years. And then bourbon cask, I'm not getting anything else. So, any fine points or nuances? I don't think so. It's just a nice, standard 46-ish ABV, peaty, reminiscent of Isla. Probably lower intensity than most Islas I drink. So going 10 or 12 years or 14 years might knock that down a bit, make it a little softer, rounder. But that's my guess. Let's see what we have. Samaroli. Samaroli, 2006, Isla, 9-year-old, American oak. 43% ABV. Wow, I got pretty close. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed with myself. That means I'll have a string of duds here pretty soon. So they don't say which distillery, but Kalila is my first choice. And then maybe Lagavulin. I don't know how much they end up in independent bottlings. That's nice. It's got the Kalila signature. So that's my guess, even though there's no way to find out. Well, maybe something online will pop up. If I find out more, I'll put it in the description. Or just overlay the video. So that is good. Nice. Pleasant. A very tasty dram. So remember to like the video, leave comments and questions, subscribe, and click the bell to get notified. And we will move on to the next day of this wonderful advent calendar. I'm having a great time doing this. And come back for more, and Merry Christmas. Mm. 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 I think it's Kalila. I think it's Kalila. They pop out casts right and left. Oh, undo.